She's energized by injustice, so it doesn't occur to her that normal human beings have a breaking point.
I do not want whatever it is that you're selling.
Mom!
I shouldn't have done that.
I'll be taking this home with me tonight.
Probably a good idea.
Thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Melanin. I'm your host for the day, Tiara, and today we have a very special guest I'm very excited about, Tamala Jones. She's here to talk to us about her new show that she's co-starring on called Rebel. How are you, Tamala?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I'm so excited to have you here. For as long as I can remember, you've been on my screen. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me about Rebel.
Oh man, Rebel is exhilarating. It is a show you've never seen before. There's not been one like it. I can honestly say that. It's not your average crime show. She's loosely based off of Erin Brockovich, and you know how Erin Brockovich is, what she stands for, and Rebel is that. There's different layers to this show. It's not just that. There's so much stuff going on. So it's a beautiful mess, this show. It's messy, it's strong, it's kick-ass, it's all over. But when it comes together, it's love.
It's amazing.
Mad.
So I know that you were previously on The Castle and you did that with ABC. So how did it feel to be working with them again on another project or another show?
I just felt like I was back at home. I'm like, oh. I love ABC. ABC has really, really taken great care of me pretty much my whole career. My first show, Dangerous Minds, where I was a series regular, that was my first series regular role. That was on ABC. And I was saying in a previous interview that ABC has consistently looked out for me. Even if it wasn't series regular, I always have done work with ABC. So the fact that they trust me again as a series regular, it's a blessing, and I'm very grateful.
That's great. Can you tell me about your character on Rebel?
Lana, my character on Rebel, she's an investigator. She's the ex-sister-in-law of Rebel. So we got family ties. She's a very real character for me because she has, like every other human, her personal issues that she struggles with. And then she's got her day-to-day. So there's that having to balance my demons over here with my responsibility over here. And I feel that that's very human. That's very real of Lana. I love that about her. But she doesn't take any BS either. Okay, she has this and she has that, but no BS. There's no gray area for her. It's either hot or cold, black or white. Let's get this done. No, and no BS.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I noticed in the trailer that you had some fight scenes going on. Like, was there anything in this role that you got to explore that you maybe haven't in other roles?
That, doing my own stunts, being the muscle. That's really great that you asked that question, because during the quarantine, when we were shut down, Krista, our show creator, she took the time to interview each and every one of us separately to get an idea of who we were. And one of the things she asked me was, what would you like to do that you haven't done before? I was like, well, I don't think this character is right for it, but I'd like to kick some ass. I'd like to slide on my gun. And she was like, oh my God, we were just thinking of that for you. Yes, you can do this. So I wanted to do my own stunts. I got to do a chunk of it, but the other chunk, we had to use the stunt double. They wouldn't let me. They said, no Tom Cruising. So I get to fight, and I get to be tough, you know, and I love that. I'm always someone's girlfriend or wife or something. And this time, there's so much more to this character. And I love that Krista trusted me to kick ass, because now I'm going to do a real good job of doing that.
I noticed that immediately. I was like, wait, is she fighting? I was like, I've never seen her do that yet. It was so exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in that role.
Thank you.
You mentioned that you did a lot of this during the quarantine. So what was that experience like, having to film during the pandemic? And
Well, we were shut down until they said it was okay. And that was like around late November, early December. It was different because we have to stay far apart, 6 feet apart. We have to have our masks on that are Disney approved, or, they have their own medical team, scientists. So we have to wear that, the shields, the mask. We have COVID police. That's what we call them, the COVID police. They will come on set to make sure you guys are standing far apart. The only time we take off our mask and our shields is when we are acting, and then we have to put it right back on. But we've gotten used to that now. Now it's like, okay, mask, part of it.
thank you so much, Tamala. I appreciate you. Take care.
You.